Hey everybody, this is Caesar with Small Engine Velocity coming at you with another video because it is raining outside. That's why the garage door is closed and I can't do anything outside right now. So if you watched last 2 days ago, I think it was a video of me riding on the Ruckus trying to just get some relaxation out and ride around and do stuff that I haven't been able to do in a long time because I've been so busy. I don't know if you noticed I haven't released any videos hardly this week, just a bunch of shorts. It's because it was prom weekend for my daughter, and then swim meets and swim practice, and then rain and all sorts of stuff. But anyways, in that video, my fuel pump broke. It is a Chinese knockoff of a Mikumi fuel pump, and it broke. I'm pretty sure I could have bought a rebuild kit for it, but I ended up just going ahead and buying a Mikumi fuel pump. The square one. I think it's something 44 or something like that. And we're gonna go ahead and replace this today. And while we're replacing it, we're gonna have a little bit of a conversation of what a bad fuel pump looks like. But before that, let's roll the intro. Alright, so let's go ahead and look under the seat to see what is there right now and how I know it is bad. So you can see the fuel pump. Here's the fuel coming from the tank, and this is the fuel going out to the carb, and this is the vacuum line. Now if you look here, whenever I try to start it, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but let's give it a shot. Are you kidding me? Is it actually pumping fuel? So look at this line right here. Let's do it again. Okay, so I'm super frustrated right now. So I ran the thing and fuel was coming up the line and I could see it go all the way to the top. I took the carb off and the inside of the intake manifold is wet. So maybe I was wrong before I bought this fuel pump because it looks like that it's not a fueling issue. Okay, what are the three things you need to make your bike work or any motor? And you need compression, you need fuel, and you need spark. Well, I know I have fuel. I checked when I took this off when I have compression. Don't put your hand over the intake manifold end when you turn the key because it hurts your hand a lot. It sucks a lot of air. And then, so spark. Well, let's check this out. So this thing uses I have it using a direct coil that I got like ages and ages ago. And I put it on here because I had it and I thought, well, that might be good. Let's use it. So I took this off, right? Spark plug doesn't look the greatest, but it's a spark plug. So I put it in here. I'll put it next to here. And when I try to turn it over, no spark. No spark. No spark whatsoever. Damn it. So I went looking for my old coil that I had in here before I turned it into this direct coil, and I can't find it. It's nowhere to be found in my garage. So I'm kind of angry right now because I thought, okay, I had no gas, so obviously I thought there was no gas. Then I did this whole fuel thing, and then the fuel thing, the fuel was going back and up down the hose like it wasn't working correctly. So I thought, well, it's got to be my fuel pump. It's not fueling my carb. So then I tried to start it today, a whole 3 days later, and it's still not, now there's fuel in there, and it's working fine, but it didn't, so I went to check the spark, and now there's no spark. So, I'm not doing very good for the GY6 community. Just keep in mind, this is not the motor that broke, or that's having the problem, it's the components that I used, my cheap Chinese pieces that I used. And I don't know why I use this direct coil, but I'm gonna go look at my garage some more to see if I can find it. When I come back, I'm either going to have a new coil or I'm going to find one in my garage. So I'll see you guys when I'm not as mad. Thanks. Alright, I found my coil I had before. Use my little tester hooks. Hooked up to the wires here. Cut it off of the old direct coil. Set this up so that I can start it. And I got spark. So technically, if I hook this up right now, I should get it to turn over. Let's try it. Even if it's super ugly like right now. I've done this enough where I should know better by now that not every time you try to do something and you think you know what it is, that's what it is the first time. It could be multiple different things. It could have been the gas and the coil died at the same time. It starts now. That's great. But now I tore everything apart. I went in here and started thinking it was in here, started cutting wires, not cutting wires, but disconnecting things so I could follow everything. And now it's all jumbly and looks like poop. And I gotta make it look all pretty again. Anyways, I'm not going to finish this video until I actually get to ride this thing. Because she has been failing me, and vendors have been failing me, and all sorts of stuff. So I just really want to get this done. So anyways, let's take a break. Let's go get some sleep tonight. And then tomorrow we'll finish cleaning up the wiring and putting everything back together. And hopefully by then I'll be able to finish this. Now, not to mention that I'm still missing my brake reservoir for my right side. Because I ordered one like 2 weeks ago and sent emails saying, hey, where is it? And I haven't got it yet. Or an email back saying, hey, it's coming, or it's not on its way, or I had to order special order, or something. Anyways, that one hadn't come in, so I ordered another level. Let's see what happens. Anyways, I'll see you in the next part of this video. Yay! It's done. Okay, yesterday I stayed up until about 1:30 a.m. and just went ahead and did it after I was very frustrated at the time. I apologize. I didn't mean to sound super angry about it, but it pissed me off. I was able to do a couple of things. I know for a fact that this was not fuel pumping before, even though when I did my test it was doing it. So I went ahead and replaced it with the Mikumi. And then I tightened down the carb. I respliced all the wire, and it's gross looking now, which is very upsetting. It's not pretty anymore like it was before. And this lid keeps falling, and it's my seat. It's pissing me off. Anyways, and then now you can see that giant coil and all the extra wires. The only thing that's the problem is the spark plug. It doesn't have that round thing on the end, so it clicks on it. I mean, it's connected, but it could bounce out pretty easily. So I'm not gonna ride it just yet, but yeah, that's a problem. It does look good again and stuff. Probably need a new filter. That filter looks gross. Putting it on the trickle charger, did a couple of test starts, and she's running again. I'm still waiting for this stinking reservoir for here that I ordered, feels like 2 weeks ago now, or a week, over a week now, maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks. And I don't want to drive it without that because the pressure's going away because it's still leaking fluid. And the gross part is the fluid leaked out. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like messing up the finish on a lot of these things. Anything that's painted, all the other stuff, it seems to be good. I managed to get my throttle thing all the way up here. What I did was I put the compressor on the end and blew it and it inflated the whole thing, and as it inflated I pushed it and it went down, so yay. So the next sequence of video, man, these glasses make it hard for you to see me. The next sequence, I'm going to go ahead and be riding it around just a little bit just to show you that it's back together again, but I think I'm going to wait for the reservoir before I take off and do a little bit of a vlog on here. Anyways, on to the ride. So here we are at the fulcrum of this video, walking towards the Ruckus that has been giving me so many problems. I'm not going to ride it very far. Oh. There it is. Oh man, I was about to say. Anyways, I'm worried about the fuel line because it's too short. This thing hanging down here now and then the spark plug not being in all the way without that little round piece on the end to keep it clicking in. So, well, first of all, let's make sure she starts. Okay, that's good news, right? Let's adjust our mirror so we're not looking at our crotch. I did get the reservoir in, but this is not the right reservoir, and it is leaking slightly, so I guess I'll have to use some PFE tape. But here we go. All this time spent just so I can do this, right? Ride my Ruckus up and down the street a little bit. I have front brakes now, which is pretty awesome. I can stop, I can go, I can move left, I can move right. Amen to that, right? So, lessons learned here, everyone, from small engine velocity. Whatever you think it is probably that and more as far as problems. Don't get frustrated in the middle of the process like I did and get angry about how everything broke and now you're super upset. You know, eventually you'll fix it, right? You'll get to that point, and eventually it should work well for you, and everyone should be happy. And I don't know why I'm taking this alleyway, but you know, sometimes you got to take new routes, right? I might find some crackheads back here I can help or something in the future. Anyways, I just wanted to throw this in. I only have 22% battery on this, so I wanted to let everyone know that it is running. It is back up again. There are still a few more things I need to fix and get finished to get this thing well on its way. I'm working on doing 2 weeks from now a meet so we can all hang out and share in this wonderful joy called small engine velocity. Ruckus lives again. Anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see everybody in the next video. Police officer, look at Caesar. Time to go.